Hello everyone. Let us discuss paper 4. This paper is for 2 hours and carries 100 marks. Before you begin the paper, please read the instructions carefully. This paper is calculator based paper. Now see the first question. The diagram shows a right angle triangle ABC. The area of the triangle is 60 centimeter square. You have to show that 2x square plus 11x minus 105 is equals to 0. Okay. So area of the triangle is given to you. Therefore, I will use half times your base, which is 2x plus 5 times your height, that is x plus 3, will give you 60. Now let us move this 1 by 2 on the other side and multiply these two terms. So 2x multiplied by x will give you 2x square. Then 2x multiplied by 3, it will be 6x. 5 multiplied by x is 5x. And 5 multiplied by 3 is 15. I'm moving this 1 by 2 on the other side, so it is 60 times 2. Now let us bring this 60 times 2, that is 120 on the left side. So we have 2x square, 6 plus 5 is 11x, and 15 minus 120 is minus 105. This is equals to 0. Second part, solve by factorization. Now this we have to solve by factorization. So for factorization, let us see what is 2 multiplied by 105. This is 210. Now for negative 210, c is negative here, so negative 105 multiplied by 2 is minus 210. I have to see two factors of this minus 210 so that their addition is 11. Okay, so addition is 11 and I have to factorize 210. 21 times 10 will give you 210. So better I will take 21 as one factor and minus 10 as other factor. So here this can be written as 2x square plus 21x minus 10x minus 105 is equals to 0. Here I will take x common. So it is x plus 21 minus, here I will take this is 2, sorry, this is 2x plus 21. Here I will take minus 5 common. So again here I will get 2x plus 21 is equals to 0. So you have x minus 5 times 2x plus 21 is equals to 0. So that gives you either x minus 5 0, which will give you x is equals to 5, or 2x is minus 21 divided by 2. So minus 21 divided by 2 is minus 10.5. You can keep your answer in fraction, no problem. Third, calculate angle ACB. Angle ACB I need to find out. Now see one thing, the value of x cannot be negative here for this particular triangle, as all the sides are going to be positive. So side length we will consider 5. So 5 plus 3, this side length will be 8, and 2 times 5, 10, 10 plus 5, this side length will be 15. Now I have to find out angle ACB. So ACB, this particular angle I need to find out. So for that we can use tan of angle ACB is equals to 15 upon 8. So that gives you angle ACB. Okay, let us write tan of your angle ACB will be equals to opposite, which is 15, divided by adjacent, which is 8. 15 divided by 8. Therefore your angle ACB will be equal to tan inverse of 15 divided by 8. Check your calculator, its mode should be in degree, and so shift mode and number 3 is for degree, then tan inverse, shift tan inverse 15 divided by 8. The result is 61.927. We should write answer in one decimal place. So this is 61.9. 61.9 degree is your answer. P part. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. And triangle DEF has an area of 93.75. Find the size of smallest angle of the triangle DEF. Now, for two similar triangles, angle will not change. Now here, this is 8 centimeter, this is 15 centimeter. Definitely hypotenuse is going to be the longest side. Now we have a theorem which says that the angle which is opposite to smaller size side is smaller. So your this angle is going to be the smaller angle, and for the other triangle, also, this is going to be the smaller angle. So here one angle we have already find here, 61.9 degree. So the other angle is going to be 90 degree minus 61.9. Now why I am subtracting from 90? Because in this right angle triangle, one angle is 90, the sum of other two angle is 90. Total sum of three angle is 180. So it is 90 minus 61.9. 90 minus, I will say, answer. So it is 28.07, that is 28.1 degree. So 28.1 degree is your answer. Find the length of the shortest side of the triangle DEF. Now, shortest side of triangle DEF, let us consider that shortest side is x. So x divided by shortest side for triangle ABC is going to be 8. So your x divided by 8, the whole square, will be equal to 9. Here triangle which is smaller, the triangle ABC is smaller because here its area is 60, and for DEF area is 93.75. So this is equals to 93.75 divided by 60. Okay, so your ratio of area of two similar figures is equal to ratio of their corresponding side the whole square, right? So for x by 8, we will take square root of this. So your 93.75 divided by 60, I will take square root of this, which is going to be 5 divided by 4. So this is 5 divided by 4, and therefore the value of x is 5 divided by 4 times 8. So 4 times 2 is 8, 5 times 2 is 10. So your answer, the length of the shortest side of DEF is equals to 10 centimeter. Now the next question, question number 2. Triangle, here we have A, B and C are the three towns, and the bearing of C from A is 114 as we can see in the diagram. B is due south of A, and AC is equals to BC given. Calculate the bearing of B from C. Now bearing of B from C, so here at C I need to find out this angle. Okay, this is again your north, we need to find out this angle. Now here it is 114. So first thing, you have this angle. Okay, this angle is going to be 180 minus 114. So 180 degree minus 114, this will give you 180 minus 114, this will give you 66 degree. Okay, then here this angle, if I see this angle is also going to be 180 minus 114. So 180 minus 114, this is your 66 degree. So this angle is 66 degree. As your side AC and side BC are same, so their opposite angles are also equal. So this angle is also 66 degree. Now this angle is 66, this angle is 66. Here this angle is also 66. I need to find out this angle. So your first let us calculate this angle. So this angle will be your 180 minus 66 minus 66. Okay, so 180 minus 66 degree minus 66 degree, this will give you 180 minus 66 minus 66, this will give you 48 degree. Now out of this 360, so bearing at B from C will be 360 degree minus, you will subtract your 48 degree and your 66 degree. So 360 minus your 48 minus 66. So basically what we are subtracting? We are subtracting this angle and we are subtracting this angle. So these two angles we will subtract and our result will be 246 degree. So your bearing of B from C is 246 degree. Okay. Now B part. B part, PQRS lies on circle. PQRS lies on the circle. MPN is a tangent. MPN is a tangent to the circle at P. Angle MPS is 58. Angle PSR is 74. Angle QPN, this particular angle is 27 degree. Find out angle PRS. So first we need to find out what is this angle. Okay, so by the concept of angle in alternate segment, angle PRS, this will be 58 degree. Okay, so PRS is 58 degree. We will say that alternate segment theorem. Now angle PQR. Angle PQR. Now I need to find out this angle. So we know that in cyclic quadrilateral, the sum of opposite angles is 180. So one angle is 74. So its opposite angle is going to be 180 degree minus 74 degree. So 180 minus 74, this will give you 106 degree. And angle RPQ, angle RPQ. Now this angle. Okay. So here angle RPQ, we have find out this angle which is 106 and here 58. Now this angle is 27. So in PQ, if the tangent makes an angle of 27 degree, so here also we have 27 degree by alternate segment theorem. So your angle RPQ will be your 180 degree minus, it is going to be 180 degree minus your 27 degree minus 106 degree. So 180 minus 27 minus 106, you will get your answer as 47 degree. Now C part, ABC lies on circle, as we can see in the diagram. Center O with the diameter AC. Okay, AC is diameter. TAM and TBN. Okay, they are two tangents to the circle, and angle ATO is 34 degree. Using the values and geometrical reasons, complete these statements to show that CB is parallel to OT. Okay, so here we have to show that this CB, length CB, and this OT, they are parallel to each other. In triangle AOT and BOT, OT is common. Okay, so AOT triangle and BOT triangle, OT we can see common. Angle OAT, this is 90 degree, and angle OBT, okay, this is also 90 degree, because we know that tangent make 90 degree with radius. Okay, here tangent makes tangent is, I can say that makes 90 degree, or tangent is perpendicular to radius, is perpendicular to radius at point of contact. Now AT is equals to BT. AT is equals to BT. Okay. Reason for this is tangent length from external point to circle are equal. This AT and BT are considered to be tangent lengths from external point T. Now triangle AOT is congruent to triangle BOT because of congruence criteria. Now see here, we shown that this length and this length is equal. We also shown that this is common, OT is common, and we also mentioned that this angle OAT and angle BOBT, they are each 90 degree. So here our congruence criteria will be RHS. So we will say that our congruence criteria here is RHS. R for right angle, H for hypotenuse, and S for one side. Here we can also say that side. Okay, but that will not be correct, as the conditions they have given so far is that one angle is 90 degree, hypotenuse is equal in both the triangles, and their one pair of side is also equal. So the best you write RHS. Now angle AOT and BOT is 56. AOT here, this angle is 56. It's a corresponding angle, this will also be 56. AOT and BOT are 56. Because angle in triangle add up to 180. Angle, okay, what is given that angle AOT and angle BOT is equals to 56 because angle in triangle add up to 180. Okay. Here one angle is 34, one angle is 90. So this angle we can calculate. It is 56 degree. Angle BOC. Angle BOC. Now I need to find out what is this particular angle BOC. Now you can see that if I add 56, 56 and angle this BOC, they will add up to 180. So angle BOC will be your 180 degree minus 56 degree minus 56 degree. So your answer here will be 68 degree. So this angle BOC is your 68. Now this is because as here we say angle in triangle add up to 180. Angle on a straight line. Angle on a straight line add up to 180. Angle OBC. Now angle OBC, you see angle over here. Angle OBC. Now this time if you see triangle OBC is an isosceles triangle, as OC and OB, they are radius, so they are going to be equal to each other. This side and this side, they are going to be equal to each other. So their opposite angles, this angle X and this angle X, they are both going to be equal. So here angle OBC, these two are going to be equal, and here we get this angle as 68 degree. Here this angle is 68 degree. So I will say that this angle is 56. Here OBC we will get 56, and the reason we will say that they are 56 because angle of isosceles triangle and angle sum is sum of angle of triangle is 180, and sum of angle of triangle is 180 degree. Now here I will remove all these things. Now we understood that here we have 56 degree, here also angle C is also 56, and here also we have 56 degree. So if you see for BC, or you can consider this angle as 56 and this angle as 56. Okay, so these two angles are equal. They are alternate angle for BC and OT. So here I will say that CB and OT are parallel because of alternate angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. Okay, now question number 3. The table shows information about height of 80 children. So height, range of height is given and its respective frequency is given. Write down interval containing the median. So for median, I will first find cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency here, it is 2. 2 plus 13 will give you 15. 15 plus 24 will give you 4 plus 5, 9, and 2 plus 1, 3, 39. 39 plus 32, so 9 plus 2, 11, and 3, 3, 6, 1, 7, 71. 71 plus 9, 80. Okay. Now write down the interval containing the median. So median is 80 divided by 2, which is 40. So we can see that 39, okay, 39 children are having height less than or equal to 1.65. The 40th children, if I arrange them according to their height, the 40th children will have height greater than 1.65 and less than 1.8. So here your median height will be 1.65 to 1.8. This is your median height. Next question is calculate an estimate of mean height. So for mean height, I will first find out the mean of this 1.2 and 1.4. So 1.2 and 1.4 mean is 1.3. So it is 1.3 multiplied by 2 plus mean of this 1.4, 1.5 is 1.45. So 1.45 times 13 plus the mean of 1.5 and 1.65. So 1.5 plus 1.65 divided by 2 is 63 divided by 40, 1.575. 1.575 times 24 plus the mean of 1.65 and 1.8 is 69 divided by 40, that is 1.725. 1.725 times 32 plus the mean of 1.8 and 1.9 is 1.85 times 9, and this whole addition will be divided by 80. So here our answer will be 1.3 times 2 plus 1.45 times 13 plus 1.575 times 24 plus 1.725 times 32 plus 1.85 times 9, and this whole divided by 80. Result is 1.63875. Calculate the estimate of the mean height. 1.63875. If you are writing your answer as 1.64, that is also correct, because if nothing is mentioned, we can keep our answer in 3 significant figures. Now B part, one of these children is chosen at random. Calculate the probability that they have height of 1.4 meter or less. So height 1.4 meter or less, 1.4 meter or less. So like this, I have only 2 children. So here my answer will be 2 divided by 80, that is 1 divided by 40. So here I will write 1 divided by 40. 2 of the children are chosen at random. Calculate the probability that both the children are taller than 1.5, but only one of them is taller than 1.8. So both are taller than 1.5, but one is taller than 1.8. So there are 9 students who are taller than 1.8, and apart from these 9 students, there are these 24 and 32 students, which is 4 plus 2 6, 3 plus 2 5, 56. So there are 56 students whose height is more than your 1.5 but less than 1.8. So there will be one child out of these 56, and out of total 80 I have to choose. So out of 80, and the next child, if one child has height less than 1.8, the other should be taller than 1.8. So like this, I have 9 students. So it is 9 divided by 79. Now if I choose one student, 79 are remaining students. So 9 students will be chosen from the remaining 79 students. Now this gives me the condition that my first child I choose have height more than 1.5, less than 1.8. But there is one more condition possible, that the first child you choose is of height more than 1.8, so that is 9 divided by 80, and the other child has height more than 1.5 but less than 1.8. So like this I have 56, so it is 56 divided by 79. You can also say that this is 56 upon 80 into 9 divided by 79 times 2. So 56 divided by 80 times 9 divided by 79 times 2. If I do, I will get answer as 0.15 0.159, or in fraction if you see, it is 63 divided by 395. 63 divided by 395. Okay, so you can keep your answer in fraction, 63 divided by 395. Now next, complete cumulative frequency table for the height. So less than 1.4 we have 2, then less than 1.5 I will add 13. So here it is 15. Already we have written the values over here. So 2, then 15, then 39, 71, 80. 39, 39, 71 and 80. Okay, on the grid draw the cumulative frequency graph. Now cumulative frequency graph up to 1.4 we have 2. So here at 1.4 I will mark 2, so that is this point. Then at 1.5 I will mark 15. So at 1.5 we will mark 15. So 15 is, this is 10, 10, 12, 15, 12, 14, 15. 15 will be somewhere, yeah, it will be somewhere here in between. Then for 1.65 we have 39, 1.65. So this is 1.6, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So for 1.65 we have 39. So 39, 39, 39, 39. So here this is 39. Okay, next 1.8 we have 71. 1.8 we have 71. So this line represents 70, 71 will be somewhere here, and finally up to 1.9 we have 80. So 1.9 we have 80. So I have this point. Now all these points we have to draw them with a smooth curve. So you can draw a line like this. Okay, don't draw this with a straight line. You should have a freehand curve. Okay, now use the diagram to find out an estimate of interquartile range. Now interquartile range means it's Q3 minus Q1. So Q3, for Q3 what we do, we will check what is 3 by 4 times your total frequency is 80. So 4 times 2, it is 60. So for Q3 we will see where the frequency is 60. So we will draw a line like this, and then from here we will draw a perpendicular. So that perpendicular will be something like this, which is 1.7, 1.71, 72, 73, 74, 75. So Q3 is 1.75, and then let us find Q1. So for Q1 we will see 1/4 of your total frequency. So that means we will see frequency as 20. So from 20 we will draw a straight line, and then from here we will take a drop. It is 1.51, 1.52. So your Q1 is 1.52, and therefore your interquartile range, which is Q3 minus Q1, is your Q3 is 1.75 minus Q1 is 1.52. So 5 minus 2 is 3, 7 minus 5 is 2, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So 0.23, Q3 minus Q1 is 0.23. 0.23 is your interquartile range. Now the next question is, so interquartile range we have calculated. We should write our solution over here. 0.23 is your answer. Okay, this is 0. Okay, 0.23. 60th percentile. Now 60th percentile means 60 times your 1 divided by 80. 60th percentile means 60 divided by 100 times your total frequency is 80. So 60 divided by 100 times 80 is 48. So what we do, again for a frequency of 48, we will draw, so 48 is this line, we will draw a line like this, and then from here we drop a vertical line. So this is 1.7, exactly 1.7. So here your answer will be 1.7. 1 point left or right is fine, perfectly okay. So that equation y equal to x minus 4, x plus 1, x minus 2 can be written as x cube minus 5x square plus 2x plus 8. Now all the problems which are of this nature where you have to show that, okay, you must not make any mistake. Actually you already know what is your answer, only you have to arrive at that answer. So here x minus 4 times x plus 1 times x minus 2. Now first I will solve these two brackets, it's your choice. So x minus 4 I will keep as it is. Now here if I expand it, it is x square minus 2x plus x minus 2. So this will give you x minus 4 times, in other bracket we have x square minus 2x plus x is what? Minus x minus 2. Now I open this bracket, so it is x cube minus x square, x I am multiplying x first with all these three terms. So x multiplied by 2 is minus 2x, then it is minus 4x square minus minus plus 4x minus minus plus 8. So this gives you x cube. Now minus 4x square minus x square is minus 5x square, then minus 2x plus 4x is plus 2x, and finally this plus 8. Okay, on the diagram sketch the graph indicating the values where the graph crosses the axis. Okay, for that, instead of using this answer, it is better if I use this value. Okay, if I use this value. Now why I am saying that this is better, because where it crossing the axis, where it crosses x-axis, for that my y should be 0. Okay, so when y will be 0, when any of these factors is 0, my y is going to be 0. So for x is equals to 4, for x is equals to minus 1, and for x is equals to plus 2. For x is equals to minus 4, this x minus 4 will become x is equals to 4, this x minus 4 will become 0. For x equal to minus 1, this x plus 1 will become 0, and for x equal to 2, this x minus 2 will become 0. So minus 1, 2 and 4, minus 1, minus 1, 2 and 4. Now these are the 3 points from where my curve is passing and where it crosses my y-axis. For that your x value will be 0. So when you put your x value 0, now in that case either you use this or you can directly use this. When your x is 0, your answer is 8. So on y-axis there is a point, say 8. Okay, so now these are the points. Now when your x value is more than 4, when your x value is more than 4, from here we can see that all the three factors, all the three terms are going to be positive, and the product of three positive terms is positive. So for any value which is more than 4, I'm going to get a positive value. So here I will have a curve which is going like this. Now for any value between 2 and 4, now for any value between 2 and 4, again see this expression only, see this expression only. For any value between 2 and 4, your first factor is going to be negative and other two are going to be positive. So basically your product is negative. So when you are crossing this 4 and you are here between 2 and 4, your answer is going to be negative. So your graph here, it will be here in downside and it will again touch this 2. Then for y-axis we know that it is crossing at 8, so from here it will go like this, and from somewhere it will take a turn, but it will touch this 8 and it will come down again at 1. So between -1 and 2 you see that your value is going to be positive, as between -1 and 2 your first factor is negative but rest two factors are positive. Okay, and finally when you are less than -1, everything, all the three factors are negative, so the product is negative. So here from -1 you will go down and it will be something like this. So this is your graph look like. This is how your graph will look like. Question 5b, the graph of y equal to x cube minus 5x square plus 2x plus 8 has two tangents with a gradient of 10. Now find the equation of these two tangents. You must show all your working and give your answer in the form of y is equals to mx plus c. Now for gradient, we find dy by dx. We differentiate. Okay. So your dy by dx will be 3 times x square minus 10 times x plus 2. Now this is your gradient. Now gradient gives you, this is your gradient function. Gradient is already given 10. So what we do, we equate this 3x square minus 10x plus 2 with 10. Okay, so bring everything on the left side. I have a quadratic equation, 3x square minus 10x minus 8 is equals to 0. Now you have to factorize this. Either you use formula method or you can try with factorization. Let us try with factorization. 8 times 3 is minus 24. Now I have to see two factors of minus 24. Their sum should be minus 10. So if I take minus 12 and plus 10, the product, no, 12 and 10 will not give me result. Any other factor? Answer should be negative. 12 and 10 is not giving me any answer. Yeah, minus 12 plus 2. Product is minus 24 and addition is minus 10. Right. Okay, so here this minus 10x, I will rewrite as minus 12x plus 2x minus 8 is equals to 0. Now from these two, I will take 3x common. So it is x minus 4. And from these two, I will take plus 2 common. So again, it is x minus 4. Now this is equals to 0. So I have x minus 4 in one bracket. And I have 3x plus 2 in other bracket. The product is 0. Okay. So this gives you x minus 4 is equals to 0, or it will give you 3x plus 2 is equals to 0. So your x is 4 or your x is minus 2 divided by 3. Okay. So now these are the two values of x. Okay. Where your gradient of the tangent is 10. Okay, now I have to find equation of tangent. Find the equation of tangent. Now for equation of tangent, let me first find out the point where these two tangents are. So for x is equals to 4, I will find out what is y. So here for x is equal to 4, your y value is, now you will put 4 in place of x. So 4 cube, I will write 4 cube, just a minute. Okay, so I will write, let us use calculator, 4 cube minus 5 times 4 square plus 2 times 4 plus 8. So I get 0, y as 0. Okay, so your 4 comma 0 is 1 point where we are drawing tangent, and for your x is equals to minus 2 divided by 3, your y value is, so we will take minus 2 divided by 3 the whole cube minus 5 times in bracket minus 2 divided by 3 square plus 2 times minus 2 divided by 3 plus 8 plus 8. Okay, so this gives you 112 divided by 27. 112 divided by 27. Okay, so your other point is minus 2 divided by 3 comma 112 divided by 27. Okay, now your equation of tangent is of the form y is equals to mx plus c. Okay, so your first line, I will consider this 4 0. So for first line you have 0 is equals to, now the value of m is 10, so it is 10 times 4 plus c. This gives you c is equals to minus 40. So your y is equals to 10x minus 40 is one line, and for second line you have y as 112 divided by 27 is equals to 10 times minus 2 divided by 3 plus c. So this gives you the value of c as 112 divided by 27 plus it is 20 divided by 3. So it's a 10.81. 10.81. So value of c is what? 10.81 or 10.8 I will say. Therefore, the second equation is y is equals to 10x plus 10.8. So here we have two equations. One is y is equals to 10x minus 40, and the other equation is 10x plus 10.8. You can keep your answer in fraction. In fraction, if you are writing your answer, it is 292 divided by 27. Okay, so I will consider a very good question for 7 marks. Okay, now question number 6. The equation of curve the equation of curve is y equal to x power 4 minus 8x square plus 5. Find the derivative dy by dx for y equal to x power 4 minus 8x square plus 5. Okay, so here your derivative, simply x power 4, if you differentiate, it is 4x cube Then minus 8x square, if you differentiate it, is minus 8 times 2 is 16 times x. Okay, so 4x cube minus 16x is your answer. Find the coordinate of the three turning point. Find the coordinates of the three turning points. You must show all your working. So for coordinate of three turning point, your derivative should be equal to 0. That is your 4x cube minus 16x. This should be equal to 0. Here you will take 4x common. So here you have x square minus 4. Okay, this is equals to 0. So this gives you 4x. Now x square minus 4 can be written as x plus 2. X minus 2 is equals to 0. So this gives you x0 or x minus 2 or x plus 2. So 0, minus 2, plus 2 are three answers. Now I have to find coordinate. So for all these, I have to find out y. So for x is equals to 0, your y value is, now if you substitute 0, you will get answer as 0 for y. For x is equals to minus 2, if I substitute minus 2 cube is minus 8. So 4 times minus 8. 4 times minus 8 is minus 32 plus 16 times 2, because minus 16 minus 2, it's a plus 32. So your result is 0. Okay. Find the coordinate of three turning point. Okay, for x, when we say x is equals to minus 2, your y value is equal to minus 24. This is minus 8 times 4. Sorry, it's a 32. So minus 32. Wait. I'm making one mistake. Here it is. Okay, absolutely. I'm making blunder. Now I have to use this x power 4 minus 8x square plus 5. This is my y. Okay, x power 4. So x power 4. So for when x is 0, definitely if I put x0, I get my y value as plus 5. So here x0, I get y is equals to plus 5. And for x as minus 2, x will be either minus 2 or plus 2. I have the same answer. So if I take minus 2, it is minus 2 power 4 is 16. So it's a 16 minus 8 times 4 is 32 plus 5. So this gives you minus 11. So it's a minus 2. Then y is minus 11. And when x is plus 2, that time also I will get y as minus 11. Okay. So here, three turning point. If I start with the leftmost point, it is minus 2 comma minus 11. Then it is 0 comma 5. And then it is 2 comma again minus 11. Determine which one of these turning point is maximum. Now for maximum, I have to differentiate once again. So I will find out what is d square y by dx square. Okay. So this 4x cube minus 16x, I have to differentiate again. So 4 times 3, 12, it is 12x square. So 12x square, then minus, it's minus 16x, so it's minus 16. 12x square minus 16. Now for the maximum point, your d square y upon dx square should be greater than 0. So for less than 0, sorry, for maximum, I know that my d square y by dx square should be less than 0. So here 12x square minus 16 less than 0, it indicates that your x square will be less than 16 divided by 12. So x square less than 16 divided by 12, that suggests that your x value is going to be 0. Okay, because 0 is less than 16 divided by 12, right? If I take minus 2 or plus 2, definitely they are greater than this. So your maximum point here is 0 comma 5. So here I will say that, so therefore maximum point is 0 5. Okay, there are different ways to work out. You can take one point and then check what d square y by dx square you are getting. By that also you can give the answer. Now find j of minus 1. Now here functions are given. You have to first find j of minus 1. So j of minus 1 is minus 1 square. So minus 1 square is what? 1. Next question is fx plus gx. Your fx is 2x minus 1 plus your gx is 3x plus 2. Now if you add 3x plus 2x is what? 5x, and minus 1 plus 2 is what? 1. So 5x plus 1, this is equal to 0. So 5x plus 1 equal to 0 gives you 5x equal to minus 1, and x is equal to minus 1 divided by 5. Okay, you can also say that minus 0.2. Then g of gx, giving your answer in simplest form. So g of gx means g of this gx. Okay, so here this is going to be, now g of x is what? G of x is 3x plus 2. So it is going to be 3. In place of x I will write gx plus 2. Now 3 times gx, we know that it is 3x plus 2. So it is 3x plus 2 plus 2, and this is your 9x plus 6 plus 2. So your final answer is 9x plus 6 plus 2 is 8. Next question is h of fx plus g of hx. Give your answer as a single fraction in the simplest form. So h of fx. H of fx means your hx is what? Your hx is 1 upon x. So it is 1 upon fx is equals to, now fx is your 2x minus 1. So 1 divided by 2x minus 1. Okay, then GHX. GHX. Now GHX, what is your G function? It is 3x plus 2. So it is 3hx plus 2. Your hx is 1 upon x. So it is 3, in place of hx we write 1 upon x plus 2. So this is 3 divided by x plus 2. Now I have to add hfx plus ghx. hfx plus ghx. Now hfx is 1 divided by 2x minus 1 plus ghx is 3 divided by x plus 2. Okay, so this is equals to, now I will cross multiply. Here it is x plus 3 times 2 is what? 6x minus 3 whole divided by, it is x times 2x minus 1 plus 2. So 6x plus x is your 7x. 7x minus 3 whole divided by, we can expand it. So it is 2x square minus x, and then this is plus 2. So again we will cross multiply. It is 7x minus 3 plus this is 4x square minus 2x whole divided by, it is 2x square minus x. So finally it is 4x square. Then 7x minus 2x is plus 5x minus 3. So 4x square plus 4x square plus 5x minus 3 whole divided by whole divided by 2x square minus x. Now E, when ppx is equals to x, px is a function such that p inverse x is equals to px. Draw a ring around the function that has this property. So simply you will understand that hx is equals to 1 upon x is having this property. If you take the inverse of this hx, it is again going to be 1 upon x. Now eighth problem. You have universal set of students in class. You have set P as students who study physics, C students who study chemistry, and you have given total number in the universal set as 24. Number of student studying physics is 17. Number of student studying chemistry is 14, and a number of student who study both physics and chemistry is 9. Complete the Venn diagram. So 9 already given here. For physics, total is 17. 9 already is written here. So 17 minus 9. 17 minus 9 will be your answer. So 17 minus 9, if you do, 17 minus 9 will be 8. So 8 I will write here. Then for chemistry it is 14. So 14 minus 9, I will write 5 over here. Now if you add them, 8 plus 9 plus 5, you will get 22. So out of 24, 22 is here. So I will write 2 here. This is my complete Venn diagram. Next, I have to find number of P intersection C complement. Now C complement. So you should ignore this C and you have to see that what is common, okay, in P and C complement. So in P you will find 8 and 9. In C complement you will find this 8 and 2. So your common is 8. Then you have to take the union of P union C complement. Now in union, I should take everything which is in P and C complement, but I have to consider the common term only once. So if you see your P, it is 8, 9. If you see your C complement, it is 8, 2. So 8 is twice, I will consider once. So it is 8 plus 9 plus 2, which is 19. So 19 you will write here, B part. C part, 2 students are picked from the class at random. Find the probability that one student studied both subjects and one student studies chemistry but not physics. So the student is studying chemistry but not physics. One student is studying both the subject. So that is going to be 9 divided by, now 2 students are picked from the class at random. Find the probability that one student study both the subjects. So it is 9 divided by 24 times. Now the other student studies chemistry and not the physics. So other student will be out of 5. So it is 5 divided by 23. So 9 divided by 24 times 5 divided by 23. Two students are picked from the class at random. Find the probability that one student studied both subjects. So that is 9 divided by 24. And one student studied chemistry but not physics. That is 5 upon 23. And this whole thing I will multiply by 2. Okay, because this gives you the first student I selected studied both the subject. Okay, and second student is studying only chemistry. The other case will be first student is studying chemistry and the second student is studying both the subject. So your result here is 9 divided by 24 times 5 divided by 23 times 2. It's 15 divided by 92. 15 divided by 92. Okay. You can you do this using tree diagram? Let us try. So for first student, you have two options. One is you are studying both subject and other you are studying only chemistry. So when you are studying both the subject, your option is 9 divided by 24. When you are studying chemistry, when you are studying only chemistry, not chemistry, it's only chemistry, because here one is both subjects and one student studies chemistry. So for only chemistry, it is 5 divided by, it's 5 divided by 24. Then if one student is picked, then what is the condition that the other student is having chemistry? So for that, I have 5 chemistry students and total number of students is decreased, so it is divided by 23. And when first student is chemistry, the other student having both, I'm not writing the other condition here because I'm not interested in that. So for both, it is going to be 9 divided by 23. Okay. So 9 divided by 24 times 5 divided by 23, or 5 divided by 24 times 9 divided by 23. Their sum will give you the answer. So many times it is confusing whether I have to multiply by 2 or not. Then in such situations, drawing a tree diagram will help you. Okay. D part. Two of the students who studied physics are picked at random. Find the probability that both study chemistry. So both study chemistry. So when physics, so there are total 17 such students. Now both are studying physics. So like this, I have 14 students. Now out of this 14 students, 17 students, sorry, not 14, it's 17 students. Now there are 9 students who study both the subjects. So from 17, I pick one student who study both the subjects. So it is 9 divided by 17. Then other, so there is 8 such student now out of 16 such students. So it is 8 times 2. So it is 9 divided by 34. 9 divided by 34 is your answer. Okay, now your question 9. Your question 9, the diagram shows a solid triangular prism A, B, C, D, E, F of the length 15 centimeter. Now length here is 15 centimeter. AB is given 6.4. EB is given 5.7. And the volume of the prism is given 145. Now first question, show the angle EBA is 32. Now I have to show that this angle is 32. Okay. So in this triangle, if you see, I have EB side and AB side given. One more thing, from this volume, I can find out area. So your area, you already know that formula for area is your half times your one side, that is 6.4, times other side, which is 5.7 here, into sine of angle between them. So sine of angle EBA, sine of EBA. Okay. Now area, if you see, your volume is given 145. So it is 145 divided by your length, which is 15. This is your area. So this is going to be equal to 1 divided by 2 times 6.4 times 5.7 times sine of your angle EBA. So your angle EBA, angle EBA will be equal to sine inverse it is going to be equal to sine inverse of, now this 2 will go and multiply, so it is 2 times 145 divided by, in denominator here I have 15, then 6.4, then 5.7. Okay, so now let us do sine inverse of this. Shift sine inverse, I have in numerator 2 times 145, and in denominator I have 15 times 6.4 times 5.7. So your answer is exactly 32. So 32 degree. Now the second question is find the length of EA. EA. So for that we will use the cosine rule. Now this angle 32 I know. So EA, your EA is square, or simply you can say that EA is equals to the square root of, because cosine rule if I apply, so A square is B square plus C square minus 2 BC cos A. So it is 6.4 square plus 5.7 square, 6.4 square plus 5.7 square minus 2 times 6.4 times 5.7 times cos of 32 degree. Okay, so your EA is equals to 6.4 square plus 5.7 square minus 2 times 6.4 times 5.7 times cos 32 degree. And if I take square root of this answer, it is 3.4. 3.4 in two significant figures. Actually it is 3.40. So I will write answer as 3.40. It suggests that I have written my answer in three significant figures. Now calculate the shortest distance from E to AB. Now shortest distance means I have to find out this perpendicular distance. Okay, so A, B, C, D, F is there, E is there. Let me write as G, EG. Okay, now if you see, your sine of 32 is your EG divided by 5.7, opposite upon hypotenuse. So I will say that sine of 32 degree is your that shortest distance, let us say D, divided by your hypotenuse. So here your hypotenuse is of length 5.7, so divide by 5.7, so D divided by 5.7, and therefore your D is equal to 5.7 times sine of 32 degree. Okay, so 5.7 times sine of 32, it is 3.02 centimeter. Okay, now D part, calculate the angle BF makes with the base ABCD of the prism. Now to calculate the angle which this BF makes with the base, okay, what we can do, we can first draw this BF, okay, and then from here I will draw one perpendicular like this, and then I will join this. So here your this angle is going to be 90 degree. Okay, you have to find out this angle. Now for this angle, if I know the length of BF, this perpendicular already we have find out, which is 3.02. So if I know this BF, I can find out this angle. Okay, so BF. So BF, if you see, your length BF is equals to square root of, now this BF is a diagonal in your rectangle BEFC. So in BEFC your length is 15 and your breadth is 5.7. So it is 15 square. It is 15 square plus 5.7 square. So this will give you root of, or I will not calculate it. Simply I will find out the angle. So your angle, I will say that your angle, your required angle will be equal to, for that I am going to use sine inverse. Your angle is your sine inverse. Your opposite side is 3.02 and your hypotenuse here is square root of 15 square plus 5.7 square. Okay, so let us calculate. Shift sine inverse. Now your numerator is 3.02 and your denominator is square root of 15 square, then plus 5.7 square. Okay, so your answer is 10.8. Okay, 10.8 degree. It is up to 1 decimal place. Okay, now the prism is made up of plastic with a density of 938 kg per meter cube. Calculate the mass of the prism in grams. Okay, so I have to find out mass of the prism in grams. Density is given in kg per meter cube, and your volume, if you see, volume is given 145 centimeter cube. Now your mass is your density into volume. Now density is 938. So when I consider 938, my volume should be in meter cube. Here it is in centimeter cube, 145 centimeter cube. So 145 centimeter cube, if I convert in meter cube, I have to multiply by 10 power minus 6. And then to convert this mass, which is in kilogram, to gram, I have to again multiply by 10 power 3. Okay, so unit you should keep in your mind that what unit you are using. 938 times 145, then 10 power minus 6, 10 power minus 3, it gives you 10 power minus 3, which is divided by 1000. So your result is 136 gram. It is 136 gram. It is 136.01. Okay, so 136 gram, I will say, is your answer. So that's it. This is your paper for 100 marks. Okay, tough paper, I will say. Okay, but is a good practice. Thank you.